You know?
Oh yeah, I think yeah, I would love yeah.
The confidence thing.
Yeah, I think it's huge. I think it's a lot too to be able to come in if you could get somebody that you can handle and you can beat up on, to not just the confidence thing, but to learn how things are supposed to be executed and done right. But it is what it is, you know. We get those opportunities in practice, you know, so they're there. You know, just, you know, I don't want to talk about the schedule or anything. I thought right now, and I expected. I think looking back on the film, we should be 2-1. We should be 2-1. I think if you do the things you're supposed to do, I'm not asking you to make great plays. I'm not asking you to jump over top of somebody and make a one-handed catch. I'm not asking you to break 5 tackles and score. I'm saying you block the guys you're supposed to block. You know, you get what you're supposed to get on every snap. Not half of them, not most of them.
Also a heck of a way to start Southland Conference play.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. I mean,
No doubt.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, like I said, we're doing this is you know, it's conference play. It's a chance to, you know, hopefully a step to the plate and play the best football we can right now. Let's step to the plate. Let's make some drastic improvements. I think we've got a chance out there to make some drastic improvements. But the positive thing is we're making so many mistakes that if we can eliminate them, we can become a totally different football team overnight. You know, like I said, I don't know when that light, somewhere along the line, the light's got to click on. And it's like that, you know, when I say to players, there's a profound knowledge that one day all of a sudden that tying your shoes was real difficult when you're 2, when you're 3, and then all of a sudden one day you weren't looking, you're just tying your shoe. That's profound knowledge. You're not thinking about it. It's just easy. Well, that's football. And right now we're struggling. We're making rabbit ears and still trying to wrap the thing around, and we're not. Just tie your shoe. Get what you're supposed to get. Take care of your job. It's not that light hadn't kicked on at how simple this really is. It's about 11 guys get on the same page doing your job. But I think again, that it's getting closer, and we do have several of them that do understand that. I think we've got a lot more. You know, Sunday night practice, we got a lot more that understand that than we did a week ago. You know, and I think we've got a big core of guys that they're bought in and they're in all the way. They're in and they see it and they know that when this thing, we all get on the same page, we're going to give people some fits. We can just stay optimistic, continue the progress. Again, I said before, I said early on, so we're going to be a different game. We're going to be a different team in 4 weeks. That's 4. It's time. 4 weeks in, we got 3 games in your belt. Don't be crying, complaining you don't have any game experience. You've got 3 game experience now, so you know it's time to go. So hopefully, and I think we'll continue that for the next couple of weeks. I think we're going to get a lot better.
Coach, going up against part of the opponent like McNeese, what kind of win Saturday do for this team tomorrow and everything going down, going into the future?
A win would be huge. I mean, not only for us right now where we are. I think a win over a caliber team like them is, you know, that's a huge statement for your program. So that would be a big win. I think not only for this football team, but this athletic department, this university, everybody in a whole. That's a big win. It's a big win in the state. And again, I think it would be a huge win for us on a confidence factor going in, that we know we can line up against anybody in the country if we can get it done. And it's exactly where we want to go. That's exactly what we want to do. And we're capable of doing that.
What do you see defensively from McNeese here?
You know, they're very athletic. Those 2 linebackers are 10 and 12. I'm not very good with names. I'm always numbers. I think most coaches already say number. I'm on it, you know. But the two linebackers are athletic as can be. I mean, they can go get it. And the 2 safeties, I mean, they are physical and they'll come smack you in the mouth. They are great run support guys. They're very good at what they do. The rest of them, I mean, I say they're just solid across the board. I'm not saying they're good players. They are. Those 4 right there stick out like a sore thumb. When you turn the film on, they're playing fast forward. But besides that, across the board, they're very sound. They don't make mistakes. You know, and when they bring pressure, they're coming. They got good team speed and all that. So I think they're very good defense.
What are you seeing in their red zone defense? Because they've only allowed 10 attempts in the red zone, but they've allowed 8 of 10. What are you seeing there that you can exploit?
We got to get there first. No, I think when he's getting down there, obviously, they're taking a little more chances trying to get out. Which most people happen is you get down the red zone, the pressure's going to kick up, right? They're trying to get out of there. And just vice versa. Our problem has been is we're getting in that, and then some of that pressure's coming. We're not picking it up right. We're taking a sack here, or rushing a throw here, and it's slowing us down. Some of those stats are probably a little misleading because some of those touchdowns occurred when the game was over. I can think of 21 of them, right? I know 21 points right now that it was against their threes at the end of the ball game. They weren't touchdowns. I mean, they could have stopped them easily. They ran their first group out, that wouldn't have happened. So I don't know what they mean. I would think it's a lot less swayed. He said they're giving me my first group in the core of a grand game and see, are they giving up those touchdowns? No, I wouldn't doubt it. They're playing pretty solid.
It's crucial. Obviously, you guys have kind of worn your defense down without that running game component.
Right.
Against this team, you've talked about it,
right.
But what has to happen?
Well,
you have to run the ball. Clearly.
Right. We're going to have to go run the ball better than we're doing. We have to. Do I think we're going to come out there and rush for 300 yards on them? I don't see that happen. But we've got to be able to run the ball effectively to move and average 3 yards a carry. We've got to be able to run it effectively to do that. And then we got to be able to catch the ball and sustain drives. Time of possession has probably killed us more than anything. We say, okay, what's really done defense? When you go to South Dakota State, we lost time of possession by 15 minutes. That's a quarter. They had the ball a whole quarter longer than we did. That's not good. That's not good on your defense. And you look at it, okay, when's the game get out of hand? We were in that thing, and then late, we're in 7-0 going into the fourth quarter, and then boom, boom, boom. They put on, a couple more scores there, or a field goal, 2 touchdowns, late. Again, I think the guys got a little worn down. But part of that also is getting worn down. Those third downs earlier in the game, instead of it being a 12-play drive, if it's a 3 or 6, also is worn down. We got to get off that field. We can control that. They can control that. Doesn't matter what the time position is. We can control when we get off the field on defense, and that's what our guys. I think they're getting to understand that. They're getting to the point of understanding that. Quit saying it is our offense can do a better job of sustaining drives and controlling the ball. I think a big part of this, they're very good on offense. They're very good on defense. If we can get that time of possession even close to them, we're gonna be in a ball game. If we can get it, I'm gonna say we have to run the football because they're very stout against the run. We're gonna have to be able to run it better, and obviously a lot more efficient than we've been doing. But it's just again, catching the ball, make sure we're not dropping, running from crisp routes. Nathan's gonna have to get hot early. We're gonna have to protect him, keep that clock moving, and if we can keep the time of possession in the same reference point, if we can beat him in time of possession, I think it'll be huge. But that means we can keep that ball away from their offense. Allow our defense to get on the field fresh and hungry, be able to hurry up and get on, get off, keep them out from getting in a groove. That'll be huge. So I think it's a big part of it right now is how much we can control the football.